The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits. Did we just find the next 10xer? I hope so. I'm taking a chance here. If you want to sign up for it, come down to the description of the video, and there's a link to my website. Sign up here, click that. If you do just sign up manually, you can use this code here. There's another one down below. I think they say like we get like a tiny little % of a transaction or something like that. I don't really know. Just do it. It could help support the channel or the guy who wrote this. Alert. Due to high demand, new customers may experience delays. What's going on? This is basically going on with all crypto places. Some of them aren't even taking new customers. This one currently is. I'm going to try and wrap this up as fast as I can for you because I think this is one of those ones that's just going to be flying. I'm going to prove a little bit here. Our crypto coach on our Discord is making us multiply. We are 4.7x our money on his last call on Polkadot. We've talked about that. Dot, the crypto called Polkadot. How long has that taken? Well, it has taken about a month and a half. See this chart? We bought in at about 8.35, and now it's sitting at like 40 bucks. Anyways, this is his next call. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. My new coin pick is actually an exchange token from one of the largest and oldest Chinese base called Kucoin. The exchange is known for its vast selection of altcoins. You'll find just about every obscure type of coin out there imaginable. And the best part is Americans can access the exchange since no KYC is required. You'll see why this is a colossal deal later on. The ticker is KCS. Kucoin token is the name. First, you're like, what is that? I don't know. There's ones out there I was seeing are like called pancakes and syrup and stuff. Did you know, by the way, Uniswap? We were talking about that. Did you know their logo is a unicorn? I think they just need to change the name to Unicorn. I think if they were to rename it Unicorn, it'd be even more memeable. I think more people would buy it. That's why I'm happy to own it now. Proud to be a Unicorn man. Here is a link for you if you want to come take a look on CoinGecko. There's more information there to look at charts and all that for this. There are many reasons why he thinks the Kucoin token is set to explode in the coming months. First of all, the exchange tokens in general have been performing well, but that itself isn't enough to create buzz to propel the coin to all-time highs. The reason I'm extremely bullish on KCS is because the team at Kucoin recently upgraded their token with smart contract functionality. This can be seen right here at the top of the coin market cap page for the coin. What are we talking about? Right here. Kucoin will support the KCS smart contract upgrade and rebrand to Kucoin token. To learn more, read here. I swear I'm going to wrap this all up. And if we click on the link, click, what does it say? It says you can collect Bull 2021 on Kucoin and share 100,000 USD. Go collect lucky cards on Kucoin, enjoy massive airdrops, and share 100,000 USDT. What does this mean? They're basically, when they do airdrops, they're just like dropping free money from the sky. So I think they do this a lot on like early adopter coins, let's call them these digital coins. If they're trying to get people buzzing about it, they're like, hey, we're going to give away 100,000-ish dollars US on the crypto side of it. And join now so you can get a part of it. They're basically going to divide that all up to everybody. Free money, right on. Lo and behold, they are planning a whole entire ecosystem of products surrounded by this KCS token. Think of it as like an Ethereum where there's lots of coins basically based below Ethereum. Like Ethereum's the big umbrella and then spider web down, so all these other ones make Ethereum money. This is kind of like that, where it's going to sit on top and it's going to have lots of legs underneath it, the ecosystem underneath. Like decentralized finance and DEXs. About KCS, KCS performs as the key to the entire Kucoin ecosystem. It's the key. And it will also be the native asset on Kucoin's decentralized financial services, as well as the government's token of the Kucoin community. Total KCS supply, remember this is why digital cryptocurrency stuff is so great, some of it, is because they have a supply. It's not like the Fed bucks where they're like, we'll just print another couple trillion and then hand it over here and make these other people pay it from taxes back. You know, they don't do stuff like that. There's 200 million. There's 200 million. I think I think that's it. I don't know if they're printing more. It doesn't look like it. Current circulating supply is only 80 million. That's it. The current total supply that has total been mined is 170 million. So it's almost at its peak, I guess, at 200. So it could almost be tapped out. Thanks for the support of the KCS team. So I'm not sure if you've been following, but recently there was another centralized exchange. We've talked about this a little bit. Binance that made this exact same move when it released the Binance Smart Chain, causing the value of the native token BNB, is that ticker, to go absolutely bananas. Go bananas, because crypto traders are looking for an alternative to Ethereum. Remember, we need a new thing to clutch off of. So something other than Ethereum to branch off of. BNB, Binance just did this. So this is like one of those. It's basically copying Ethereum, which was copied by BNB, and now this is its own one too. That means since this Ethereum network is becoming slow and expensive to the point of being almost unusable for small transactions. What happens when monopolies happens? They get greedy. They up their prices, they slows down, customer service goes downhill, they stop caring. They made their money, they're out sitting on a yacht somewhere, right? Of course. But that leaves it open for people like Binance and these guys to come in and make their own competitor. That's basically what we have here, a competitor to Ethereum. Binance Smart Chain gave rise to a whole ecosystem of CD5 products like PancakeSwap. Talking about that. Who doesn't like pancakes? I actually had pancakes first time in about, like, physical pancakes. First time in about 6 months, because people have been talking about pancake crypto. I was like, I just want some pancakes, man. I want both, but I couldn't get the pancake stuff because I couldn't buy it anywhere. Long story short, you can buy it through this sign up here, though. On this sign up, like he was saying, they have got like all sorts of crazy cool coins that you can buy. The syrupy stuff, the pancakey unicorns, all those. And the value of BNB, the Binance Ethereum alternative, which is to Binance Smart Chain as Ethereum is to Ethereum Network, has had absolutely shocking price action. You want to see something nutso? Look at this. You see this? I'm going to guess this was around, I think it was like $20-ish, right? Where's it at when we did this? I think, it was last night. $340. So from $20 to $340. Can anyone multiply that high? Can you imagine being in a, let's just call it a stock or whatever, crypto? Let's think of this. If you don't know what I'm talking about with crypto, it's just think of it like a stock. You're buying a stock, all right? You're buying a stock for 20 bucks, 30 bucks. What if that stock went to over 300? These are like beyond Tesla numbers, dude. You realize that? You can't do this anywhere right now other than this space, and that's why we're talking about it. I want y'all to multiply with us. If we can get a run that's 1/10 of this, I'll be a happy camper. I'll be totally happy. If we can get a run 1/10 of this thing, right? I don't know the exact numbers on it, but I think that this Binance coin within the past week has a bigger market cap than even that Polkadot now. Like, I think it even went above ADA Cardano. Market cap being a full amount of money that has been dumped into it, let's just call it. You realize how much money that is and how nuts that is? Well, these people are going to be eventually, and probably already are, looking for the next BNC coin, next Binance coin. Which one is it? The one we're talking about right now. The one we're talking about right now. Analysis of the current crypto social media trends confirm his thesis. Here's the BNB thing we're talking about. Tweets are up 718% lately. One we're talking about, which is KCS, that Kucoin share, is up 549%. These are tweets, by the way, so we're just using social media to gauge engagement. People are starting to want and move up on this thing. This one is next in line, even based on tweets right here. Last but not least, there's one final factor, which in my opinion will add fuel to this fire. I recommend you watch this to understand. And so where did he find his latest gems? So this is this is a guy on YouTube, another dude, right? He's saying go listen to what this guy is talking about and where he finds his gems. If you want to, go look at that. He said, personally, I think it's only a matter of time before KCS ends up spread around. Okay, it's total speculation on that point, but he's just saying that he thinks even the big crypto dudes that are on YouTube and all that, he thinks they're probably dipping in this a little bit, but they haven't announced it yet, right? Or he just sees it as something that they will adopt. It's kind of like us in the stock SPAC community, how we look at like Kathy Wood in the ARK investment. Whenever Kathy buys something, that stock is going 20% up at least, right? That's what he's kind of talking about on the crypto side of it. So if we can get that, fantastic. Not only that, Kucoin token has a history. So back in 2018, it was actually over 20 bucks. So even if we can get to 20 bucks, we're still doing good, right? I think we're still doing good for 2018. But, you know, just more and more stuff to pay attention to and catalyst, if you ask me. I think that this thing can fly. Why not? Why can't it do what just B and the Binance one just did? Why can't it do even a fifth or a tenth of that? It's showing its second place by trending on Twitter. I think Twitter's the actual money compared to like StockTwits. What do you think? He said, that's what I got. That's what he's got. Here's his referral code too. If you just go to the site, Kucoin, you can use his referral code right there if you want to use that. 2S5RK. Might have trouble with these bank cards though. There's always another side to the sword, right? If y'all haven't ever bought real digital currency before, if you're using like big boy credit cards from American Express, Credit One, US Bank, Bank of America, they're of course trying to clutch down and put the thumb on your forehead to make it so it's harder and harder for you to buy Bitcoin. Why? Because they can't control and they don't make money on it. They actually do make a tiny bit of money, but they can't control it, right? And that's why the big banks for people are always going to be against crypto. Because Bank of America doesn't have their own crypto token yet. They're not competing yet. They could have. I think they couldn't have figured that. Regardless, what am I getting at? We found out that debit cards work better to sign up for this. People that were using straight up credit cards from the big banks that were getting denied because they're like, oh, you're trying to buy crypto? We don't allow that. But some debit cards were working, and then credit union credit cards were working, so you can use those. Stuff that won't work is something that you can't verify an address on. So if you have like a gift card that's kind of like a Visa gift card, that probably won't work because when you go to sign up for this, it's super ridiculously secure, which I'm cool with. They want to verify your address, and if you got like a gift card, you ain't gonna be able to do that. So debit card, like a credit union card, you can even use Apple Pay for all you Apple heads out there. I don't have that, so I had to use a credit union, I believe is what I used that for. That worked for me. So cool deal on that. And we also heard Bank of America debit cards work. You want to get this if you're in the USA, right here. So when you're signing up for this place, you want to basically, what you're doing is you're going to be buying or exchanging USD cash, American dollars, for USDT Tether. At least that's what I did. I could be a little bit wrong on this part, but that's what I did. So I basically used my card to run it and convert it on the site to the USDT. And then what I did from there is I had the USDT, and then I could come and buy their coin with that, right? Because the big crypto exchanges, they don't like dealing with the big banks. Can you blame them? Does anybody like dealing with big banks anymore? After doing it, you're going to get something like this, an email I got. It said, thank you for submitting your cryptocurrency order with Banxa. We have received your payment, and we're trying to verify it. This took about an hour or two. They did make you, you got to take a picture of your driver's license. Okay, and I have one on my computer that I just uploaded real quick, and I got denied at first And the reason was because the picture wasn't taken on that date. So you got to take like a live one, or take it from your phone, because it's going to automatically put a date stamp in the background you don't know about, and then upload it to your computer, or you can do it on the app. And by the way, to clear that up, another reason I like it is because you can go to the desktop and use it, .com or whatever, and do it all online. And or you can verify and add stuff like the selfie thing through the app. So download the app and that thing, and the desktop if you want, whatever's easier for you to get on. It's a little bit confusing getting on because it's a big system, right? It's kind of like, think of like the Amazon for cryptocurrency. I mean, there's so much going on, right? A little overbearing at first, but any potential to 10x my money, I'm pretty darn convicted on this myself. I don't see, I'm such a Bitcoin bull right now, and so is everybody else. I mean, that should scare you a little bit, but on the same side, I don't see how they're going to stop the crypto thing for at least another 6 months to a year. I just don't see how they're going to suppress it or start purposely until then. They're going to have these little micro bumps that they're going to be pushing out, in the name of safety, do something or whatever. But I don't think we're going to get like ever a big crash for at least another 6 months a year. Total speculation on my part. Could everything crash tomorrow? For sure. But just my 2 cents. This payment system is based out of Amsterdam. That made me laugh. The Netherlands. But it is what it is. Looser rules, let people do more things. If y'all want to get onto this, go for it. This is not, if you don't have a little bit of money that you don't mind losing, don't put it in here. This is kind of sketchy because it's not a SPAC. It doesn't have a floor. This thing could go to 80% less than what you buy it at, right? So this isn't a SPAC common. It doesn't have a $10 floor, nothing like that. So whatever you can allocate yourself to not worry about if you lost, but might be worth the risk reward, weigh that out yourself. If you haven't joined our Discord, please do it. It definitely helps out the channels. We actually give you guys scripts before we even do the videos. We'll see y'all out there a little bit later. Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.